सेहत है तो सब कुछ है.
This episode focuses on the various cancers in men, and we will discuss today's topic with Professor Dr. Anitha Ramesh, consultant oncologist, Kaveri HCG Cancer Center, Chennai. Let's welcome her. Hello, doctor. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Doctor, are some men at greater risk than others of developing cancer?
Some men, if you are exposed to the environmental factors like tobacco, alcohol, radon, uranium, asbestos, all these smoke, passive smoking, yes, you are at an increased risk of developing these cancers. Apart from this, genetic plays a small role, particularly mostly in the colorectal cancers. Genetic predisposition is there, but that only comprises of 5 to 10%, not more than that. Rest is lifestyle and environmental related factors which predisposes you and puts you at a more risk of getting these cancers in men.
Doctor, is health checkup and screening of cancer useful? And how often should these be performed?
Yes. They are that screening, and screening is very important, because if we are able to pick up these cancers at an early stage, we can cure them, and so that's the concept of screening, and regular health checkup is needed. If it is an oral cavity cancer, a clinical examination and a biopsy or a smear test is all that is needed, and you can do it annually or once in 2 years. And if there is a suspicion lesion, you can go for a biopsy and follow up with the doctor once in 6 months. Some people who have a predisposition of these cancers, they can have a shorter interval of follow-up. Like if you have reflux esophagitis, hiatus hernia, you can have endoscopic examination and multiple biopsy. If you have a hereditary risk of colon cancer, there is a definite screening schedule which is made for them, where you go for repeated colonoscopy, stool examination, and as per those guidelines. As far as lung cancer is concerned, still there is no consensus that you should go and do x-rays regularly, but you can always do a sputum test. And now the recent some few emerging studies, they are saying that a screening CT, particularly a CT with the low radiation doses, are useful, but then again it's yet to be established, because screening has not helped lung cancer to be picked up, unlike breast cancer, cervical cancer, where screening is a very successful program and we are able to pick them up at an early stage. Unfortunately, in lung cancer, nothing has so far materialized.
Are there day-to-day lifestyle modifications that men can make to reduce the chances of developing cancer?
Yes, definitely there are, like avoid smoking, quit all tobacco related products, alcohol may be restricted to once in a week, brisk walking as per the guidelines, 30 minutes a day, that's what's needed. Avoid fatty food, sedentary lifestyle, eat lots of fruits, vegetables, high fiber diet, and exercise. These are, and avoid sun, though it's not so much relevant in our country, but this is also within the lifestyle modification, because in Western country ultraviolet related cancers are also common. So these are some of the lifestyle related changes which keep somebody healthy, not only of lung cancer, it prevents from other cancers also.
Doctor, does having other diseases like diabetes, hypertension put one at an increased risk of developing cancer?
Yes, indirectly you can say, like obesity has predisposition to more number of cancers. Rather, a better way of putting into it, obesity, hypertension, diabetes complicates the treatment of cancer, and it has its own effect on during the treatment and then outcome of these diseases. But directly it doesn't predispose, but then there's an increased risk of having the cancer with these chronic diseases are also there.
Friends, life-threatening cancers can be defeated with awareness. Regular checkups are a must for males and females both. Doctor, thank you so much. You have explained in detail about each and every aspect of cancer.
Thank you.
Like, share, subscribe for more such informative videos.